Hey, what's going on, guys? This is ComputerMadMan here, and welcome back to the channel. It's been a little while, I will admit. It's been probably about 3-4 weeks since I last did a video. I'm sorry about that, but I've got a legitimate reason as to why, I haven't been uploading, and it's mainly to do with the whole of the laptop. I've had to actually do a fresh start on it, and I had a lot of troubles with it. It took a lot of processes, but it's back up and running virtually how it should be. So, first of all, I just want to talk about, what I did and, things like that. So the first thing I did was I wanted to reset my PC, mainly because I had super high CPU usage. My CPU was really high in utilization, like some it was just clogging it up, I don't know what it was. And also the battery life was draining really quickly, and altogether it just seemed really sort of clunky. So and also as well, just before we start, I want to say I'm actually using webcam for the first time. It's the first time I've actually used a webcam on here. Usually the webcam's not really that great because you need a decent amount of light for it to actually work properly, and luckily it's actually there's not a cloud in the sky, it's blue skies and sunshine, so I've got a beautiful, decent amount of light in here for the webcam to actually record properly. Anyway, enough about that. So the first thing I wanted to do was I actually wanted to do the fresh start thing. Wait, just wait for my settings to load. Okay, so then I went into update and security, and there's an option in Windows 10 where if you go to the recovery and click the get started, there's an option where you can choose to keep your files. That was the one I initially chose because I don't actually have a portable hard drive to back up. The only biggest drive I have is like my USB, which has about 8 gig on it. That's literally all I have. So basically I did the reset with the keep my files on. That installed perfectly, so I was happy. But then inside my file explorer, I'll just show you now. I had this horrible thing where inside my C drive there was a Windows.old folder right underneath Windows, and I was like, oh, I don't want this, and I checked the file size and it took up about over 20 gig on the system. I was like, screw that, it's taking up space on the hard drive. So I deleted it with what's it called, the program disk cleanup tool. It went okay, but it still left about 2-3 gigs still on there. So I wiped it again, it took off a gig, which left me with 1 and 2, but it still wasn't getting rid of it. I tried it again and again and again, still wouldn't get rid of it. So then I tried deleting it through CMD. Yeah, so I tried deleting it through here. This command prompt, and then basically, like, I kind of fucked it up, I think, because I tried force deleting it, I tried changing the permissions on the folder so I could have access to delete it, and I think after doing that and, just changing the privileges and things like that, it completely messed up the system, because I rebooted it, went back on it the next day, I think, something like that, and basically my system was dead. I went to the login screen, and literally nothing was happening. Like, you log in, do the blah, 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 type the password, whatever, and then it just went to a black screen. It sat there for about 15 minutes and nothing was happening. So I rebooted, logged in again, still black screen 15 minutes, rebooted again, black screen still for 15 minutes. So I was like, okay, something's fucked up here. So after that, I tried resetting it again. Did the reset with keep my files, and I was certain it was going to work, but it didn't. Instead, when it went to load, after you log in the first time, it comes up with the blue screen where it says hi, and it says we're setting up your apps and all your settings and all that jargon. But instead it came up with this error saying something called IE4.exe stopped, and it would just go to a black screen, nothing would happen. So the only way I could fix this from that point was doing the reset with remove everything, so remove all files off the system. That way there's no conflict with files. So I had to make backups. If you can't see them because my face cam's in the way, I'll just drag them down here. So these were all my backups I made, like right down here. So I've got my account part 1, I got my game backups from mine and my sister's account, my phone backup, because the reason why I got my phone backup is because the SD card, the USB that I use is actually a micro SD card reader one, so I had to use my phone's SD card because it holds 8 gig. I got an add-on to my account because I had issues with the first one. Part 2 of my account, and I got my sister's account in zip, so I had to transfer all these onto the computer downstairs to make a backup of them. I removed everything. I went through the process, removed it, and on the part where it does the reset and it has the little spinning thing on it, it was resetting, and then it said, it just got to 30%, and it froze on 30% for probably an hour and a half. I literally left the laptop on for an hour and a half, and it froze on 30%. I was pissed. I literally was. I was peeved. And then, so then I turned it off, turned it back on, and then I got this error saying that no operating system was found. And I was like, oh, for fuck. I was fuming. So the only way I could do it was I had to go down onto my mum's computer downstairs, and then I had to create a bootable media from my USB. So I had to plug it in, reboot, and then, reinstall it from my USB. And once I'd done that, it was fine. It was all back up to normal. So then the next part, I'm sorry if that was a bit boring, there wasn't much to show, but stay along for the rest of the video, because you guys will probably want to hear about the rest of this. But I installed all the programs. I actually made an install list. You probably can't see that because the quality on the webcam's pretty bad. Just hoping my voice or picture quality isn't lagging. It shouldn't be. But yeah, I made a giant list of what I was going to reinstall. I haven't reinstalled everything yet. As you can see, all my programs are on this side of the screen. Here, the ones that I've just highlighted, the blue cursor. So I still need to install Steam games though, but I need a good amount of time to do them because obviously they take up like about 6 gigs, and I've got to download them over the internet, so I need a good time to install things like that. And one thing I forgot to back up right was the Minecraft saves. I was so peeved when I lost them. I don't play Minecraft on PC, but my sister does, so she's going to be a bit peeved. I'm currently looking at a way to recover them, but I don't know whether I will. Hopefully I can. But yeah, all the programs are here, and what I'm going to do from now on as well is I want to start using the Windows Store a bit more, because I never actually used it before. And the reason why I want to use it is because, one, you get daily update. Not daily, I mean, you get automatic updates for it. Yeah, I know my connection's not on. But yeah, you get automatic updates for it. And there's just so much to browse, and obviously they're all going to be compatible with Windows 10, aren't they? So I want to make use of the Windows Store, just to get new things and see what there are and things like that. But yeah, I think that's really about it at the moment. I haven't fully done with the completion of setting everything up, because I still need to put this SD card backups on my phone, because it's got all my phone stuff on my SD card. I haven't put these back on. I haven't put the game backup saves back on the directories yet for the games. And obviously, like I said, I haven't reinstalled all the Steam games and other games that take a long time to install and things like that. But virtually on the whole, I have fully done absolutely everything. Well, I haven't personalized the desktop screens yet, but I've set up both mine and my sister's account. I can't show you because if I sign out, it's going to stop the recording. But you can see it says my sister's account over there. So it says my sister's account is all, it's all set up. I've installed all the backups and things. But yeah, just mainly I haven't finished the customization yet, like the wallpapers, you know, different things like that. I haven't altered many settings. I'm only altering settings unless it's absolutely like necessary. So I'm not going to be changing anything soon. But yeah, so far that's basically about it. And like I say, I've got some of these because I mean Twitter. That's from the Windows Store. So, but one thing I'm surprised about is that Internet Explorer actually comes installed alongside Edge, which is surprising because I didn't get that when I first upgraded to Windows 10. So that's a bonus. And the second one, I can now actually use Cortana. Although I haven't set it up yet because I need a Microsoft account. But yeah, I can actually now get started on it. Before, I didn't have anything with this. And if I tried to access it, it would crash. So yeah, all that trouble with trying to set it up, I can now actually do it. Yes, that's basically about it for the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. As it says in the title of the video, everything changes, and it has, because all my programs are now installed, which means they're now all updated. They've got all new features, no bug fixes, and I'm using webcam for the first time on a video with Windows 10, so that's something new as well. So yeah, as the title says, everything changes. Everything changes at the moment. So it's a fresh new Windows 10. So I have got a tutorial lined up for the next video. I've just got to hopefully see if I can get it to work properly. But yeah, guys, if you could please smash the like button if you're glad that I've got my PC back up and running. I certainly am. And yeah, it's so fresh, it's so fast. But yeah, enough of me rambling on. I will see you in my next tutorial. If I can hopefully get it to work for myself, then I'll show you guys how to do it. So, goodbye everyone.